Today we're going to talk about cameras and the types of cameras you can use in the studio. There are two different types of cameras on the market today. You've got point and shoots, those cute little cameras you put in your pocket or your purse. They take great pictures, but you have no control. Those are pretty much dummy proof. Anybody can take a picture with a point and shoot. Digital SLRs are the next ones. Digital SLRs are characterized by an interchangeable lens, so it's easy to take on and off a digital lens. We're going to talk about lenses in the next one, so come and see us next week on that, but today we're going to talk about the cameras. We carry at the Camera Shop 4 different makes of cameras. We carry the Canon, the Sony, the Olympus, and the Nikon. Digital SLR cameras allow you to be more creative and have more control over what you do in the picture. You can control your aperture. Aperture controls depth of field. Depth of field is what's in focus. You've seen those pictures where the background's out of focus. Well, they're using aperture. We control the shutter. Shutter is how fast the lens will open and close. In the studio, we really don't concern about what shutter speed is too much because you're not trying to stop a moving object too fast. We pretty much stay around the 200, 250th of a second, and we'll talk about that also. And then you can control your film speed, how much light you need in the camera. Digital SLRs come in all sizes, come in all shapes. I mean, you've got the nice cute little ones like the Olympus right here. This is a digital SLR. It's the new pen camera. Every manufacturer's got a small one like this. Nikon's got theirs, Canon has theirs, Sony has the X7, which is coming out. Nice little camera. Great little cameras. They're not expensive. They start around the $500 price range. Both Canon and Sony have cameras starting around the $500 price range, and Nikon start around the $650 price range. When you purchase a camera, you want to purchase a camera that's for your needs, because you're going to add to it in the future with lenses. But you want to look at a camera and you want to find out if you're going to want to do video or if you're going to want to do a lot more photos with it. When you buy a camera, you want to find out what you're going to do with the camera. Don't worry about megapixels. Don't worry anything like that. Just make sure it's comfortable in your hands. When you're in the studio with a digital SLR, you are the one with having more control. You can control your aperture. You can control your shutter speed. Aperture controls your depth of field. We've all seen the pictures where the background's blown out of focus. That's a photographer using aperture. Shutter speed stops the action or slows it down. In the studio, shutter speed's not important as much because you're not trying to stop action unless you've got some jumping around or stuff like that. And the camera can control the film speed. When you're in the studio, you have to have an SLR, and you can't really shoot in auto. Now, with some of the newer lighting out there, like continuous light, like I'm using right here, you can't see it through there, but we're going to talk about it in the future. You can, if you wanted to, use auto, but you don't have the control. We're going to talk about that in the next series. So, picking out a camera is what's most important to you in the studio. Comfort and price. We have a valuable staff here that is very knowledgeable and has average of 20 years in the business here at the store, so we can always help you out. Next week, we're going to talk about lens selection and what to use in the studio. Your camera comes with a kit lens, but there's a reason why there's other lenses out there. We're going to talk about that next week. So, we're going to see you next week. You guys have fun. Catch you later.